if the person who you wanted to be in a relationship with is avoidant, maybe they've been hot and cold, they've been there, they're not there, they're really inconsistent, then you very, very likely have been abandoning yourself. You've been reaching out, double texting, waiting, sitting up at night, wondering what you did wrong, analyzing your text messages and all of that stuff. And it puts you in the state of forgetting about you and not enjoying your life anymore because you're so focused on the inconsistencies of this other person. And if you're in that situation where they're really not in it with you, they're sometimes in it, they feel like they love you and you feel like you love them, and there's definitely a connection there, but they are incredibly inconsistent, then honestly, I can hand on heart say that the best thing for you right now is to pull your energy back and go in no contact. When somebody is not showing up for you, there is a boundary that needs to be set. It's okay for you to say, hey, look, it's okay for you to take space, but I'm not okay with this amount of uncertainty. This is too much. That is a really clear communication. When somebody's saying, I need space, or they just disappear without telling you, that's not okay. That is not okay. And you need to be able to say that, pull back, ask direct questions when someone does that. I've got so many clients who don't ask, don't just say. Sometimes the best way to simplify things is just to ask directly, hey, what's going on? Why are you keeping me at arm's length? Why are you doing that? I just need you to be clear with me. And if they don't answer you, then it's going to be a really, really difficult time to be in a relationship with this person. And if you get to the point where you're like, okay, I can see how difficult this is going to be, I need to pull my energy back. No contact is amazing for lots of reasons, okay? It's amazing for you because you start to reconnect back to yourself again, and it's horrible because you think about them and wonder if this will have an impact on them, if they've even noticed, are they going to reach out, and all of those thoughts will happen initially. But you start to spend more time thinking about yourself as well. You're able to have fun with your friends a bit more, go out a bit more. You're not so worried about waiting for if they're going to be free or anything like that. And so it gives you more time and energy back, which is what you need, because the only way a relationship's really going to work is if you are in it. Your whole self is in it. And if somebody's being inconsistent, you spend half the time thinking about them and not being okay within yourself. The best relationships are the ones where you feel really regulated and calm and you can relax and you can go, I can be myself here, right? But with somebody who's inconsistent and avoidant, then you're not yourself. You're tiptoeing around them. You're analyzing them. How do they feel and think about me? Are they going to stay this time? What if they disappoint me again? It's really, really exhausting, and you cannot be the version of you that you actually are, which is relaxed, calm, happy, free-spirited, light, fun. That's you. But it's really, really difficult to be the you that you want to be when you're so hyper focused on how this other person might respond to you. Okay. So if you're realizing this and you're thinking, oh my God, I'm absolutely done with trying so hard and I want a two-way relationship that works, pull your energy back. Also, because this person needs to experience you pulling your energy back. They need to be able to see that you're not going to stick around for a half-assed attempt at a relationship. That's not you. No. Other people might do that. Not you. No. We can't allow people to treat us like this. This is what a lot of people do, is they say a boundary. Honestly, this is literally like farting in the wind. They say a boundary, but that does nothing if you are acting like you're still waiting. So a boundary is when you literally say no, and no means no, and then you embody the no. Okay, if you just say it and expect people to change, they won't, because they don't have to. They just don't have to. It's literally as simple as that. People don't have to change if you don't actually say what you mean and act on it. So when it comes to no contact, it's literally like saying, right, I'm putting you in a box over there where I am not going to talk to you, and I'm not going to be doing this. And if they send some kind of half-assed hello, sorry, I haven't spoken to you for weeks, I was really busy, or there's a lot going on, or I'm really tired, or I'm really stressed, it's not good enough. It's simply not good enough for you, who's like wanting to be in a committed, loving relationship. So it's like, you need to know that they're actually going to do something about that. You need to know that they're actually going to follow that up. So it's like, it's a risk, isn't it, to reply to something like that? It is a risk to reply to something like that when you know historically that they'll just do it again. So it's like, let's see what happens. And this isn't for them, it's for you, right? It's mostly for you, because you need to be able to be reconnected back to you. Because like I say, relationships can't work if you're not you. And they can't even love you if you're not being you, if you're tiptoeing around them and spending a lot of time hyper focusing on what they think of you. You're not being you. And this is what I'm going to teach in my workshop, how to stop losing yourself in love, right? So we're going to go really into this. So a lot of people struggle with this because it's really about that pattern of doing this, and about why it keeps happening. Why is it always the case that you meet somebody and you start automatically tensing up, and then you find yourself abandoning yourself really, really quickly, and then before you know it, the relationship's disappointed you again? Like, we've got to break that, interrupt that pattern. So if you're interested in coming to that event, it's on the 14th of April at 6 o'clock UK time. It's £27. So I'd love to see you there. But essentially, go in no contact. If you're in this cycle, just literally, for everybody's sake, this person needs to experience a loss of you. People don't change without consequences. And you need to be able to reconnect back to you and just literally do it for you. I've said literally so many times because I literally mean it. I literally mean go in no contact if you are struggling with this. And it's hard because you think, well, am I missing an opportunity here? Like, what if they reach out, and it's not about ignoring them, it's about really gauging within yourself, like, is this something that I want to reply to because it feels right? Is this something that it makes sense for me to reply to, given the history of how this person has been? Are they doing exactly the same thing they've always done, or is this different? It's like really listening to yourself. And by the way, if you're struggling with like what to reply to an avoidant, check out my perfect replies to an avoidant ebook. It's got literally every single response to an avoidant that you can think of. It's really cool. It was so fun to write that. And lots of people have got that, and I've had a really good response to it. So if you're like, oh my god, what should I say, what should I not say, it gives all the examples of when not to reply, all the examples of when to reply, what energy to reply with, light or a bit more serious, a bit more boundaried. Like, it's got so many different responses for each different situation. Anyway, no contact is a good thing. It's for you, and it really has an impact on like you showing people who you are and what you're willing to accept and what you're not willing to accept. And people respond to how we treat ourselves. So this is, if you do this from the stance of not I'm trying to change them, but more like I need to love myself, I really need to respect myself here, and that's the only way I'm going to get the relationship that I want, so that's what I'm going to do. And then you throw yourself into your life. You throw yourself into the people who see you, who love you, who want to talk to you, who make you laugh. And then life becomes easier and better. Your energy changes, and it's not all about them. You're not orbiting around them. I know it's confusing when you stop doing that, because you're like, what should I think about now? And it takes some time. But honestly, this is the best thing. Over time, it gets better and easier. And then you're able to like choose. They message you and you're not like, oh, they've messaged me. Oh my God, I'm going to text them back immediately. You're like, yeah, I'm going to see in a couple of hours how I feel about replying, and maybe I won't. It's like that. The energy shifts. This is how you take your power back. So I hope you found this video useful. If you'd like any more information about what I do, you can find out in the links below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.